Well, hello everybody. Welcome in. My name is Mr. Foxinsocks and happy Monday. It's Cyber Monday. Can you believe it? And just so you guys know, we are also having a Cyber Deal today. If you get one new membership starting at $4.99, you get the second one for the same price. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get a round of applause because that was amazing. And yes, I said applause because it's a paw. Get it? Because paws, foxes. Okay, never mind. Let's just get straight into it. Today, I don't know how long stream's gonna go, guys. I know I haven't streamed in a couple days. I've been in a lot of pain, but I wanted to make sure. I said I was gonna take off the weekend to kind of rested a little bit, rested pretty much all day today. Almost didn't stream, but I wanted to make sure I get on and we at least do a little bit. And I really didn't want to get into Red Dead because I knew I'd get sucked into a 6-hour stream at least. And I didn't really want to get into Portals because when you're in pain, you don't really want to deal with puzzles. You get a little frustrated. So I looked at the new games that Audi sent me. He sent me the entire Deus Ex series. So today, we're going to take a look at the first one that was first released in 2000. So yes, it's a retro game. I was in 10th grade in 2000, 11th grade in 2000. But you know, for you guys, y'all probably weren't born yet, so it's all good. But before we get started, let's jump in chat to find out who's here and who has said hello. First one in, it looks like, was Audi. Crazy as that may be, Audi hopping in saying deuce, deuce, deuce. I don't know how you did it because I literally send a link to Meg every time, like as soon as I launch it. And how in the world, like, you can know that I posted it and jumped in chat before I sent her a link. It's crazy, Audi, but you know what? You are a bot, so I'm assuming you have some sort of programming that does it. But anyways, what's up, Audi? How you doing? And again, thank you so much for the series. We're gonna check it out, at least the first one tonight, and see how we do. Then second one in here is Megatron. Hello, beautiful. It's good to see you. Then we had Blue Dragon. What's up, Blue? I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Legit Bots hopping in saying he's been waiting for a stream for 3 days. Well, I'm sorry, but I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. It's time to get back to normal. Micah hopping in. What's up, Mern and fellers? What's up, Micah? It's good to see you. Anybody? Meg coming in over on Twitch first. Great job, Meg. You got to get Dutch in here to watch again. Hey, it's always good when we get Dutch and Micah in here at the same time. And see what kind of shenanigans y'all come up with. Next game in this franchise is planned to be in a futuristic version of a city in Canada. Really? We'll have to take a look at it. Let's see here. The only correct answer is maple. Honey. Honey. Maple's too sweet. But I love maple. But honey, in my opinion. You better not eat the syrup on its own. No, it would make my blood too sticky. Applause. Cause is that applause? Yeah. If you want a life hack, just go into McDonald's, get a water cup and pour half of the other side of the Coke and boom, syrup. Oh yeah. That's not really a life hack. That would be disgusting. Snowy Night Sky. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome in. Meg just resubscribed over on, is that true? Why didn't I get a notification? I see Own told me, but that's it. Yep, you did. Well, Meg, thank you so much. You know what? Let's go ahead and get a happy, you know what? You get a good ding. There you go. That's a good ding just for you, Meg. So usually on Twitch, when you do that, what it does is the reason why it doesn't give me an alert is because it's saying like, hey, look, you're going to have to renew soon. So it's a couple days away. So it doesn't technically add it yet. So we're going to wait until it pops up in a couple days before I add it to the list. But Meg, thank you so much for continuing your subscription. I really appreciate you. Much love to you, darling. I don't know how to notify you. Yeah, that's what it is. So then we had Dan the Man coming in. Huh? What do you mean, huh? Audi about to send Fox an entire game clip. He already did. What are you talking about? He already sent it to me. Thanks for the good ding, Fox. I appreciate it. Wasn't for you, Micah. That was for Meg. You wasn't subbed any longer? Does it count? You weren't subbed at any longer at all? Yes, it says 5 months. Refresh the page and see if it'll pop up and give you the alert to be able to do the text. You might have to refresh the page. But guys, here we are. Deus Ex, it's time. You can hear the music in the background. I can just picture Audi's circuits and everything going crazy, waiting to see how this game goes. Although he knows everything about it. So, without further ado, let's go live. All right, before we do anything, let's hop in and see the intro. Let's check that out real fast.
Your appointment to FEMA should be finalized within the week. I've already discussed the matter with the senator.
I take it he was agreeable?
He didn't really have a choice.
Has he been infected?
Oh yes, most certainly.
This is very much early 2000s graphics.
Priority list for the ambrosia vaccine. He was so willing it was almost pathetic.
This plague, the rioting is intensifying to the point where we may not be able to contain it.
Why contain it? Let it spill over into the schools and churches. Let the bodies pile up in the streets. In the end, they'll beg us to save them.
I've received reports of armed attacks on shipments. There's not enough vaccine to go around, and the underclasses are starting to get desperate.
Of course they're desperate. They can smell their death, and the sound they'll make rattling their cage will serve as a warning to the rest.
I hope you're not underestimating the problem. The others may not go as quietly as you think. Intelligence indicates they're behind the problems in Paris.
A bunch of pretentious old men playing at running the world. But the world left them behind long ago. We are the future.
We have other problems.
UNATCO?
Formed by executive order after the terrorist strike on the statue. I have someone in place, though. I'm more concerned about Savage. He's relocated to Vandenberg.
Our biochem corpus is far in advance of theirs, as is our electronic sentience, and their ethical inflexibility has allowed us to make progress in areas they refuse to consider.
The augmentation project?
Among other things, but I must admit that I have been somewhat disappointed in the performance of the primary unit.
The secondary unit should be online soon. It's currently undergoing preparation and will be operational within 6 months. My people will continue to report on its progress. If necessary, the primary will be terminated.
We've had to endure much, you and I, but soon there will be order again. A new age.
2000.
Aquinas spoke of the mythical city on the hill. Soon that city will be a reality, and we will be crowned its kings. Not better than kings. Gods.
There we go. Now we kind of get an understanding. Yeah, this is 2000. This is the first one, made in 2000. Like I said, I was in like 11th grade, 10th or 11th grade. Depending upon what time of the year it was, although it says March, so then it'll be 10th grade. All right, guys, here we go. New game. Let's check it out. Do we have settings for our mouse? Do we have... Oh my gosh, this is so frustrating. I'm wondering, we may use our controller, but okay, we're just gonna give it a try. Let's see what we can do. June. So right when I got out of 10th grade. We suggest running through the training mission. Would you like to do that now? Audi, do I want to do the training mission? I mean, I'm a pro gamer. I don't need a training mission. What the hell's wrong with y'all? Right? Right, Audi? No training mission. Let's just go. Yes, do it. Okay. Okay, clearly I need to do the training mission. All right, we'll do it.
I figured you'd be sick of drills by now. Hopefully our training exercises will be more interesting than what they've had you doing at the academy. Open the door by clicking the right mouse button. The right button uses items in the world. The key on the desk opens encryption-based nanotech locks. When you pick it up, it will automatically be added to your keyring. Use the keyring to unlock the door and proceed to the next area. You're going to get a lot of equipment during these exercises. Press F1 at any time to access the inventory screen, which will let you add and remove items from the tool belt. Press F2 to view your current goals and any notes you may decide to take. On a typical mission, a UNATCO agent's objectives are logged electronically so that he can stay on task at all times. Now pick up a weapon and try to break open those crates. One of them's indestructible, but the others contain things you might find useful.
I already did it. See, I don't need this.
Lockpick and use it to open the door. Lockpicking takes time and expends the self-assembling resources
0012.
on lockpicks. Just be patient and remember your training. At higher skill levels, you won't need as much time or lockpick resources to pick a lock.
We got a
Doors
book.
have two strength values. The door strength tells you how much damage a door takes.
A multi-tool is not really a tool
The
that
lock
at all.
strength tells you how
That's usually a
many
sense of the
lockpicks will
word,
be required to pick
but a
the lock.
disposable electronic
Some
device
doors
that
have
utilizes
infinite strength
electromagnetic.
and an infinite lock strength. That means you have to find a key.
Overflow currently through almost any non-hardened
The code to the door
circuitry.
has been stored in that data cube. Right-click on the data cube to read the contents, then type the code into the keypad. You activate the keypad with the right mouse button, just like you activate a data cube. Or
Hello,
any
Ken.
object.
How are you? I'm not. I'm not exactly the expert on this sort of thing,
Use the disposable multi-tools on
but
the table to hack the keypad up ahead. A
but you have to
multi-tool's
check with Sam
resources are
Carter
finite.
when you get to
When a tool
Liberty
is depleted,
Island.
it
But
becomes
remember that
useless.
there's
The
any
manual
number
describes
of
uses
other
for
ways
multi-tool.
to get through the door. Okay.
At higher skill levels, you'll need less time and multi-tool resources to hack a given device.
Okay.
I'm here to pick up all munitions and equipment. Thanks for the cooperation, Agent.
Lying in front of you is a brave cadet who volunteered to be rendered unconscious for this next training exercise.
Okay.
Highlight and search him to find the key to the medical room. Afterward, pick up his body and place it on the medical table so that one of my aides can revive him once the exercise is over.
I'm supposed to search him. Is there anything in here that I can grab?
Hand in your equipment. That's right. No cheating.
Oh, it says I didn't find anything on the body. Okay.
Good work. I'll get someone
What's
down
up,
there
Rouster? How are
immediately to
you?
revive Private Winslow. Move on to the next area.
Okay.
You can bet this won't be the last time we send you into a dark room. Turn on your light augmentation and find the exit on the other side. Just press F12 by default. Not a mech, but you're enough of a machine to need repairs now and then. If you used up some bioelectric energy getting to the dark area, for example, this contraption can charge you back up. Congratulations, you completed phase 1. Move over the ramp into the next rooms to begin learning movement skills. We'll be watching you through the cameras, like the one you can see up in the corner. In the field, remember that terrorists sometimes use cameras like this in their security grids to set off alarms and alert guards to your location.
But you can't, like, run.
Jump across the platforms.
Okay.
You'll have to crouch to get under those pipes. If you fall, use these stairs to begin again. You need to go through the door up ahead, but it's blocked. Those wooden crates are too big to jump and too heavy to lift, so use the metal crates near the wall to build steps. To pick up a crate, walk up to it so that it highlights, then click the right mouse button. To drop something you're holding, you can press the tab key by default.
Where am I supposed to go, though? Oh, just over there? All right, there we go. What's up, Reaver? How are you doing, man? We're doing a Secret Santa at work. Couldn't find something, so I put some Bluetooth back of the headphones. Huh? What does that mean? We don't have a spitting is quitting quote yet. Nope. Meg can start it if she wants to. She can re-put it in there if she wants,
By
but
default, you look up and use the arrow keys to climb.
Reaver, how you doing today, man?
We get some complaints about this swimming obstacle because the water's contaminated. Recruits forget to grab the hazmat suit and end up in my office. Not pretty. Or they forget that they have to put the suit on by selecting it and pressing the left mouse button. Remember that the hazmat is disposable. You can wear it only once, and it operates only for a fixed duration. Use the ramp on the other side of the room to climb.
Okay, we're good.
Normally used for quick
I like the ones that sit on my ears so they don't get too hot. That makes sense. Headphones that go behind your head and they rest on your. Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Training area. I am Günther Hermann, and I will be monitoring your progress here. We will start with weapon familiarization. Your first exercise will be to learn a little about aiming and targeting. Step up to the shooting range to the west.
Point and shoot.
The targets are released by using the buttons on the counter.
Okay.
Release the first target and take a few shots with one of the pistols until it is destroyed. Notice the targeting reticle appears when you aim at a target.
Yeah. What do you want me to shoot, though? Oh. Is this all I'm supposed to do? Okay.
Good. If you hold your aim for a few seconds before firing, you will notice the reticle starts out wide and tightens as you hold. The longer you aim as a target without moving, the greater your accuracy will become. Release the second target and aim before shooting this time.
This takes a long time.
Good work. Now proceed to the next area.
It does kind of remind me of Doom. I think you're right.
I'm here to pick up all munitions and equipment.
Oh, you
Thanks for the
butthead.
cooperation.
I want to keep my gun.
This is a rifle range. Here, you will learn one of the ways skill level makes a difference in your accuracy. Step up to the shooting range.
I am stepped up to shooting range.
The targets are released using the buttons on the counter. Release the first target and destroy it with the rifle.
Can we
Use the
just skip
rifle scope
all your
by
talking?
pressing the left bracket key to turn the scope on.
What did he say?
Excellent. Now we are going to raise your skill with rifles to master level. Release the second target and destroy it.
How? What did he say to? Oh. Whoops. So don't press that button. How do we use our scope again?
Good fuck. As you can see, higher skills give you better range, accuracy, and effectiveness. Proceed to the next area when you are ready.
Please give me all your weapons.
Hand in your equipment. That's
Yeah,
right.
whatever.
No cheating.
This is the demolitions training area. First you will learn to use the lamp as a proximity miner. Approach the bay window and you will see a lamp placed on the target board on the black and red wall. Press the first button next to the window and a security bot will be released. Watch as he nears the lamp. Lamps placed on the walls are proximity triggered. This time you will place your own lamp. Take a lamp from the munitions bay and proceed to
I
the
was
red
asking
black wall
Audi.
below. Get as close to the wall as possible when you place the lamp. If you aren't close enough, the lamp will fall to the ground and detonate.
He gone.
Very good, Agent Denton. You may proceed to the next area for more demolitions training.
I don't like how difficult this is. Like keeping everything steady, I'm not really pleased with that. Can I just blow it up? So where's the next location? You can't go down this way. Can I just... I don't know. You can't jump in there.
You'll need a few extra lamps for the demolitions area. Here, catch.
Oh, just go back the way I came.
Next you will need to breach the doors in the hallway. Throw a lamp down to the end of the hall. Once it blows, proceed down the corridor. Notice how the wooden door was destroyed and the metal and barred doors remained. Remember this for future reference. Beyond the destroyed door, you can see a damaged piece of wall you can also breach with a lamp. Try that now.
I already did try that.
Excellent. Notice that the wall is opened. Look for other weakened walls such as this, and your lamp and other explosives will allow you to breach them. Continue through that breach and on to the next section. The area beyond the door is the grenade defusing facility. Here you will learn how to remove planted explosive devices.
Got to start the next section without arms or tools. Rules are rules.
Okay.
At each of the corners of this area, you will find a lamp planted on the wall. You must disarm and remove all 4 lamps before you can proceed to the next section of training. You will need to move up to the lamp quickly and to defuse it by right-clicking. A second right-click will remove the lamp from the wall.
I pressed the button.
A word of warning, Agent Denton. This was a simulated experience. Real lamps will not be so forgiving. You may proceed to the next area.
Yeah, whatever. I knew what I was doing.
Hand in your equipment. That's right. No cheating.
How am I not like my flashlight? F12 is supposed to do that and I can't do it.
Now you will learn to move quietly and conceal yourself so that you will be able to avoid a confrontation altogether.
Okay.
The test is simple. Get to the far north door without being spotted by the guards below. If one of them sees you, he will sound an alarm and lock the door.
Stealth is a vital component of UNACO operations. When implemented correctly, stealth missions result in the lowest possible ratio of... Oh, I guess it doesn't matter because...
Remember, don't let the guards see you. Use the crates for cover and crouch when you move.
Contact, I have visual.
No, you don't.
You blew it. The alarm just closed the north door. Return to the control room to the south and press the button in the overlook window to restart the test.
Like, you have to press X to crouch, and then like...
Don't let the guards see you.
It's so weird.
Stay crouched, stay behind the crates, and stay behind the guards.
I know I saw somebody.
You saw nobody. What the heck? I mean, I can't even see at this point.
Always
Movement, sir,
remember
movement.
the 4 basic tactics to avoid detection. Crouch behind concealment. Stay behind enemies.
Can I cut
Move
this?
slowly to avoid making noise.
No, not
And
training.
Shadows to conceal yourself. Be
Settings.
alert to every possibility.
No, just brightness. Does that help at all? No, it doesn't.
Very good. I hope you remember this lesson, Agent. They have assigned us to be partners, and I will not stop to hold your hand and repeat myself when we are facing a real enemy.
Now for the last test. You have to find a way across the river to the exit on the other side. There's more than one way to get there, depending on your approach and the skills you want to use. It's up to you. Make use of the IFF system to identify enemies. The crosshairs will highlight red over enemies, green over allies, and white over neutrals. Careful around this TNT. You can pick up the boxes and move them around, but crouch to set them down. I don't want to have to reattach your arms.
We're just gonna hide here for a second. I'm trying to do a box bridge. Okay, we got to cross.
Step up to each hologram for more info. When you're through, go out the opposite door. A deployment of UNATCO troopers is the central component of all UN peacekeeping occupations. The NSF, the biggest terrorist threat in the US. This national militia group...
Sufficiently impressive.
There we go.
An early success for the whole organization.
Thanks. You from the United Nations?
Your augmentations
The voiceover is so bad.
The test comes next. Active duty.
I'm ready, sir.
I'm ready, sir.
Yes, you are.
Sounds like someone did the voiceover in a dorm room. Yeah, Audi, I get it that you don't always that you don't use F12, but at the same point, I'm streaming, so I need to kind of give people, you know, they need to be able to see it, you know. Oh, oh, absolutely, it's an old game. This definitely reminds me of Quake or like the original Doom for sure. No questions asked. All right, guys. So we have I think we have officially finished the training. $2000 was 23 years ago. All right. Let me refill my water real fast. And then we'll jump into the game. Thank you, Meg. Ugh. Oh. All right, here we go. It's time. No star for stealth. Hey, I did okay on the second one. All right, I guess we'll just do, this is the first look, so let's just do medium. Denton, real name. Real name is, Foxy. I have no training whatsoever. Can I click them? Oh, Oh, I only have 5,000. Audi, what should I prioritize? Yeah, he wasn't even born yet, right? What should we prioritize, Audi? I'm guessing lockpicking is important. You're a time traveler? Mm-hmm. I'm guessing pistol is going to be important. And then we have 1800 lockpicking, maybe. You know what? Let's do this and then environmental training. There you go. It leaves us with 50. Whatever.
Your appointment to FEMA should be finalized within the week. I've already discussed the matter with the senator.
I take it he was agreeable?
He didn't really have a choice.
Has he been infected?
Oh yes, most certainly. When I mentioned that we could put him on the priority list for
Hey
the
Wyatt, how are you
vaccine,
doing?
He was so willing it was almost pathetic.
This plague, the rioting is intensifying to the point where we may not be able to contain it.
Why contain it? Let it spill over into the schools and churches. Let the bodies pile up in the streets. In the end, they'll beg us to save them.
They'll beg
I've
us.
received reports of armed attacks on shipments. There's not enough vaccine to go around, and the underclasses are starting to get desperate.
Of course they're desperate. They can smell their death, and the
Wyatt,
sound
how was
they'll
your
make
Thanksgiving?
rattling their cage will serve as a warning to the rest.
I hope you're not underestimating the problem. The others may not go as quietly as you think. Intelligence indicates they're behind the problems in Paris.
A bunch of pretentious old men playing at running the world. The world left them behind long ago. We are the future.
We have other problems.
UNATCO?
Formed by executive order after the terrorist strike on the statue. I have someone in place, though. I'm more concerned about Savage. He's relocated to Vandenberg.
We saw this
Our
already.
biochem corpus is far in advance of theirs, as is our electronic sentience, and their ethical inflexibility has allowed us to make progress in areas they refuse to consider.
The augmentation project?
Among other things, but I must admit that I have been somewhat disappointed in the performance of the primary unit.
The secondary unit should be online soon. It's currently undergoing preparation and will be operational within 6 months. My people will continue to report on its progress. If necessary, the primary will be terminated.
We've had to endure much, you and I, but soon there will be order again. A new age. Aquinas spoke of the mythical city on the hill. Soon that city will be a reality, and we will be crowned its king. Better than kings. Gods.
Wyatt, you finally put your notice in at work, huh? That's awesome, man. Australia's right around the corner for you. Congratulations. I'm glad you're getting a little closer. I'm sure it's getting stressful. Audi said, just so you know, this game's voice acting was recorded in the dorm room. It sounds like it was just, which would make sense. I mean, you know.
Heads up, JC. Your brother Paul is on his way to meet you at the dock. The NSF is raiding the island and shots have been fired. I repeat, find Paul. I will monitor your situation from HQ.
Find Paul. Paul! Are you Paul?
I thought
Hi,
you
Paul.
were in Hong Kong. Welcome to the Coalition, JC. I might as well start using your code name. Think I'd miss my brother's first day? Didn't think you'd have a choice. What's going on? The NSF. They hit one of our shipments. A few of them got away, but we trapped the rest in the statue. What are we waiting for? Looks like a textbook assault. The NSF took one of our agents hostage. The bots are holding the perimeter, but my orders are to hold back and send you in alone. I think someone high up wants to see how you handle the situation.
All I've got with me is a pistol and an electric prod. I don't mind a test, but UNATCO better issue some hardware.
Remember that we're police. Stick with the prod. It'll stun your opponents or knock them unconscious. A non-lethal takedown is always the most silent way to eliminate resistance. Just in case, though, Manderley wants you to pick an additional weapon. A sniper rifle, a GEP gun, or a mini crossbow.
Ooh.
I like to pick them off from a distance. I'll take the rifle.
This isn't a training exercise, JC. Your targets will be human beings. Keep that in mind.
I get the idea. What's the first move?
I'm going to give you a map of the island. If you can get to the North Dock, a UNATCO informant will give you a key to the statue doors. He responds to the code phrase, iron and copper. You could avoid a lot of fighting, though, if you found a back way to the statue.
I'll see how it looks on shore.
Your primary objective is the makeshift command center the terrorists have installed at the top of the statue. But don't forget about Agent Harriman. We think he's being held on the ground floor.
What are my orders when I reach the command center?
Interrogate the leader. We don't yet know why the terrorists would risk an open assault.
Okay. Why I said, yeah, I'll be in Australia on the 28th of December. What was bringing you to Australia? Like, was your wife Australian?
NSF everywhere, JC. Your orders
Because
are
you
to
put in
shoot
your
on
notice, it's
sight.
not for work, clearly.
A UNATCO informant on the North Dock can get you inside the statue. Look for a bum. Identify yourself with the phrase, iron and copper. If you want to make a covert approach, remember the Academy stealth course. Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
Uh-oh. That's him. He's a cop.
It didn't prod him the way I wanted it to. How is it not prodding? Now I have no more ammo. Look, this doesn't work. That doesn't, it literally doesn't work. I'm supposed to prod him. It doesn't prod.
Just killed him.
How do you prod if you can't prod? Stupid. Yeah, tell me some stories. Micah, tell me some stories. How'd you get in trouble again? What'd you do? All right, let's go on easy just to make it, however. Let's do the most expensive one, which was weapons pistol. And then we got 1800. Electronics, I guess. This was made on the original Unreal Engine? Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, I mean, it just doesn't work. All right, we're skipping this crap. All right, let's go find Paul.
Heads up, JC. Your brother Paul is on his way to meet you at the dock. The NSF is raiding the island and shots have been fired. I repeat, find Paul. I will monitor your situation.
Paul. What did the NSF... remember...
A GEP gun?
Never know when I might come up against some heavy armor. Give me the GEP gun.
The GEP gun might be useful. They have a security bot on patrol near the statue entrance.
Great. What's the first move?
I'm going to give you a map of the island.
Yes, I remember, Micah.
Dock, a UNATCO informant will give you a key to the statue doors. He responds to the code phrase, iron and copper.
Iron and copper, yep. We know about all this already. And now we just got to go to that other place straight ahead and... Map. We can't pull up the map. There's no M for map.
A UNATCO informant on the North Dock can get you inside the statue. Look for a bum. Identify yourself with the phrase, iron and copper. If you want to make a covert approach, remember the Academy stealth course. Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
Quiet. Huh?
Okay, it worked that time.
They found us. I got this one.
I'm hit.
We're just gonna run. Oh, we're being poisoned by the grass?
Be careful. The NSF has set up patchwork security systems here. The NSF put a commercial-grade security bot in this area. You can either avoid its patrol route, or, if you're feeling lucky, try and take it out with the EMP grenades or explosives. I wouldn't recommend taking it on with small arms.
Let's get the hell out of here.
To be closer to family, and I have family in Australia. My wife has family in Australia. Oh, that's so awesome, Wyatt. She was born in Australia, moved to the States when she was 12. Oh, that's so cool. Mike said, I caught one of her friends trying to steal from my backpack while I was leaving class for the restroom. And I walked over confronting said person. I told them to leave my stuff, but her friend tried taking my food. Audi, I see it. Doesn't look like there's a problem. We'll let's do all the cheapest stuff real fast. I don't think any of this is gonna matter. Audi, this is rough, buddy. I don't have we lost all of it, Wyatt. We lost all of our quotes. Is there anything I'm missing by chance?
JC, your brother Paul is on his way to meet you at the dock. The NSF is raiding the island and shots have been fired. I repeat, find Paul. I will monitor your situation from HQ.
Paul.
Yeah, somehow all the quotes, everything got deleted.
What are we waiting?
The
crossbow. Sometimes you've got to make a silent takedown.
Good thinking. With these tranquilizer darts, you'll have another non-lethal way to take down an enemy. And you're what am I?
Audi, I've seen the one that you got, Meg, that Meg tried. This one here, though, it just seems like there's too many issues with it.
Everywhere, JC. Your orders are to shoot on sight. A UNATCO informant on the North Dock can get you inside the statue. Look for a bum. Identify yourself with the phrase iron and copper.
Who's there? I think the law's on us. God damn.
If you want to make a covert approach, remember the Academy stealth course. Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
Right. Yeah, the one that you played, Meg, did look fun.
Quiet. Think we got cops.
That's the difference right there. Just take a look at him.
Bad?
They cut off his arm, replaced half his face.
I think we've got an intruder. Take him around us. I got this one. Never
It wouldn't work again. I walked straight up to him and I tried to prod him. It wouldn't prod.
30 credits says I get him.
I don't know, Micah. I can't help you, man. I just say turn her ass in.
Heads up, JC. Your brother Paul is on his way to meet you at the dock. The NSF is raiding the island and shots have been fired. I repeat, find Paul. I will monitor your situation.
Paul. Well, what are we waiting? Remember the crossbow. Sometimes
Crossbow, you got to hit him like 10 times, though.
What?
That was kind of stupid.
NSF everywhere, JC. Your orders are to shoot on sight. A UNATCO informant on the North Dock can get you inside the statue. Look for a bum. Identify yourself with the phrase, iron and copper. If you want to make a covert approach, remember the Academy stealth course. Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
Oh, they're trank darts. Kind of. Okay.
Wait, quiet.
All right. Ah, you shouldn't have any hatred towards anybody, really. Hating people will do you no good.
That's the difference right there. Just take a look at him.
Bad?
They cut off his arm, replaced half his face.
I got this one. That's him. He's a cop. I'm hit.
You can't really see anything.
Quiet. I think we got cops.
This power box must have been damaged in the raid. Don't cross through the arcs. I'm also picking up an EMP field.
Pig.
If you're not careful, it'll suck away your bioelectrical energy.
Where did you come from? Got a radiation suit on, but it doesn't seem like I can do anything about it or with it. It's secure. We can't do anything with that. 15 hours from now. Nice. I've sent the turrets and cameras and the statue runs a hasty defense, but we won't be here long. It should work. The security computer login is NSF001.
I swear I heard something.
NSF001. So does that mean I gotta go all the way back to the other side again? Ow!
God! God! Oh. God!
Serpentine, serpentine.
Maybe we have a chance.
The NSF has set up patchwork security systems here.
Yeah. All right. So guys, what do you think? Because this is this is not necessarily my cup of tea. At least not from going back to this way. You get 5 guns. You get 5 things. Clearly, you can't take ammo from other people because you try to click on it, it says they have nothing. You get 5 bullets, you get 5 crossbow things, you get 5 possibilities to shock people. I don't know. I know the newer ones are a lot better because I've seen Meg play them. But I think this one is going to be that's going to call it for this one. I know it wasn't a long stream, but I am in a lot of pain. I hope you guys understand. I told you I didn't know how long it would be, guys. Yeah, the last 2 games, like I said, are easier and better than this one. I'm not necessarily saying it is hard. This isn't hard at all. It's just, you know, the control. You can't turn down the speed of the mouse, which is frustrating as hell. The limiting your ammo and not allowing you to pick up new stuff, and then sometimes the shock thing works and sometimes it doesn't. I don't think this is a streaming game. Plus it's black, like the whole thing is just dark and you can barely see anything. So I think we might have to look into the first couple games or the last 2 games like Audi just mentioned. Well, I agree, Roster, but it also says that it's compatible with my Xbox controller and it's not. Like literally it nothing. Like I'm pressing buttons right now and it does nothing. So it won't help doing the controller with it, which I thought might be the best thing. So I think what we're going to have to do is look at, like Audi said, look at the last 2 games. That's something that we'll check out on another time. You remember checking out Human Revolution? All right, let's take a look, see what we have here. So let me pull up Steam real fast. So we have the Deus Ex regular. That was this one here. And we played for 106 minutes, so we gave it a try. Invisible War. Let's look at the store page on this one real fast. Yeah, just throw any date in there. It doesn't matter. This might be similar to that one that we just played. I think that one came out in like 2000 as well, like around the same time. Human Revolution. Graphics are already 100 times better. Let's see, do they actually have a video for this one? They do. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Snowy Night, you liked it though? You enjoyed it?
Where is this leading me?
Human Revolution and Mankind are your favorites, your personal faves? That's awesome, Audi. What's up, cuz? How you doing, man? Welcome in.
Am I more than human?
Graphics are already 1,000,000 times better on this one.
This technology, this strength, temptation to misuse it. It's hard to resist.
It's The Witcher all over again.
If he stick his head out,
yeah, we still need to do The Witcher 3 too.
Am I strong enough to stay human? I won't rest until I find the truth.
Okay, well that one definitely already excuse me excuse me, that one already looks 100 times better than the first two. And then Mankind Divided is the one that Meg did, I believe, right Meg? And then The Fall. So what we should do is come in tomorrow with a Deus Ex or Deus Ex Human Revolution director's cut. You know, check this one out. Or maybe I'll check it out before stream and see if we like it. If not, then we can jump to either The Fall or Mankind. But if Snowy says the Human Revolution is a pretty good one, and that's one of Audi's favorites, we should definitely probably give that a try. But yeah, guys, again, I'm sorry that it's I'm gonna try to maintain my schedule Monday through Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Just to kind of give you guys a heads up, next Friday is my next appointment with my surgeon, so I may be having spinal surgery earlier or whatever. We got all the reports back from all the MRIs on the cervical, on the thoracic, and on the lumbar. It's not looking good. There's a lot of discs that are messed up. So, and it just seems to be hurting more and more and more. So I'm going to try to maintain. We may not be able to do our 6-7 hour streams like normal. We may be able to try to do 2.5 to 3 hour streams, at least for the time being, until I can get better pain management. They gave me some, but when the ones that they gave me was kind of a step down for what I had previously. So hopefully those will come in handy. But we'll get back to it. We will. The past couple days it's helped to rest, but I'm just hurting. So we are going to call it. We took a look at that one. We checked out that game. It was pretty good. It wasn't bad. But you know, it wasn't the best. And it was a little frustrating, but like Meg said, you know, I'm sure they don't do a lot of testing and stuff like that on those old games. And clearly it was recorded. All the voices were recorded in a dorm room or some back alley bathroom or a porta potty on a baseball field, something, who knows. But that's my first look for a 2000s game. We will be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern time with either Deus Ex Human Revolution, Red Dead, or Minecraft, or one of the other ones. Probably this one, considering it's brand new and I don't have to think a whole lot because the pain kind of makes it difficult. But we're going to have to call it there, guys. I hope you understand, because the time has come and we have run out of just that time. Yeah, it can be hard to revisit old games sometimes. I hope your appointment. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, it's next Friday, so I got a week. next week. So, I mean, it's 2 weeks basically to my appointment, but it'll be fine. I'm just hoping they don't pull me again in for emergency surgery, but we'll see. Red Dead, it might just be Red Dead. But anyways, guys, please remember to tip all your bartenders and your waitresses. If it's your birthday, happy freaking birthday. And as always, stay foxy. Bye.